Kids like this give me hope for the future. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a group of kids at a New Hampshire high school who staged a walkout protest over the school district's new bathroom policy that affects not only the high school, but the middle school, and I presume the elementary schools as well. Here's a quick background before we get to the video. Now, I guess some trans kids and maybe their parents complained to the school board about the bathroom experience not being a very good one, not being very inclusive, or whatever the case may be. So the solution was to ban urinals and to restrict the number of kids that can be in the bathroom at any point in time. And they want the number of kids to be equal to the number of stalls available. So if there's only 5 stalls in the bathroom, there can only be 5 kids in the bathroom at any point in time. A really weird thing, especially the whole thing about banning urinals, is like, what's the point in doing that? Like, what are we really doing? But before I go any further, let's roll the clip. And of course, this clip will be in the description. If you're on IG, go to the link in the bio and visit the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Milford High School students staging a walkout Friday in response to the school board's bathroom restrictions that limit the number of students who can use the facilities to the number of stalls available.
Do you see this? Like, what is the purpose in blocking off the urinal with what appears to be a black trash bag and some tape or some rope out? What is the purpose? I guess maybe they want to make the boys' bathroom become unisex and only feature stalls rather than urinals. But unisex would be, okay, if you are a male, you can go in there. And also if you're a female, you can go in there. Now, that is not the right decision to make, especially at a high school. Okay, that's not right. But if it's unisex, you could also go in there if you're a male and use a urinal. What's the purpose in blocking the urinal off? It doesn't make any sense. Let's keep on going here.
Nobody asked for this. Nobody but the few parents who complained to the school board asked for this.
The board voted on the measure on Monday after a proposal was brought forth that would change the district's bathroom policy, which allows students to use whichever bathroom aligns with their gender identity. The proposal would require students to use the bathroom associated with their biological sex, male or female. While students agreed they do not like the...
Do you see the signs? We want urinals. Like, I never thought that I would be right here in 2023 talking about urinals being banned from bathrooms because certain people feel uncomfortable. You identify as a male, but a urinal frightens you. I don't get it. Let's keep on going here, though.
The current bathroom restrictions.
We're all a high school, and the fact that you see this many people out here right now ready to kind of stand against the school board just kind of signifies that.
Some have different opinions about what should be done to address the larger issue.
As a female, I don't think that it's safe to have males in our bathroom.
This is creating just a complex system of inequality within our LGBTQ plus students.
Inequality? What are we talking about exactly? What are we talking about? It's like, look, if you're LGBTQ, LMNOP, whatever it is, you're still a person. You're still a biological human. So whatever you were born as, you need to go to the particular restroom that corresponds to whatever you were born as. It's really not that difficult to understand, in my humble opinion.
Teachers, parents, and administrators tell News 9 they're happy students were able to come together peacefully.
So proud of our students, I really am.
This is what gets the attention needed to make a decision that's best for everybody.
And I've reached out to every board member, and the ones who've responded say that they hear students' concerns and that this is an issue that will have to be brought up again. The next board meeting is scheduled for February 20th. Live tonight in Milford.
So that's the story there. And like I said, I'll link to that full thing in the description. But this whole thing is a mess. What is the purpose in banning a urinal from a bathroom? Even if it's going to be unisex, like I said, you could still use a urinal if you are a male. Maybe you are a biological female and don't feel comfortable in that environment, but maybe if you don't feel comfortable in a bathroom that's designed for biological men, maybe you're not doing the right thing. You know, a lot of this stuff, a lot of the trans stuff, it's people that are going through some kind of confusion in their life. A lot of times it could be a phase, especially with young people. We're talking about this policy affects not only the high school, but also the middle school and probably the elementary school. What are the odds that a little boy who's 7 years old is just going through a phase and might not feel that exact same way when he's 8 years old, let alone 25 years old, why are we making these very permanent decisions that are going to affect kids for the rest of their lives, knowing that you cannot really make those kind of decisions at that kind of an early age, permanent decisions? There was no decision that was made that was permanent that I can really recall at age 8 or 9. You go to school, you have experiences, you make friends, you lose friends, whatever it is, you live life and you learn and you become who you're going to be as an adult. You don't make permanent life-altering changes at the age of 8, talking about all these drugs you get put on, and it's just not right. So policies like this, from my point of view, just kind of further this whole thing we got going on with the kids kind of being confused, not really understanding what's happening. It's not really a good thing to do. So yeah, shout out to the kids walking out. You know, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's totally surprising, but it's kind of refreshing to see these kids go against a lot of the woke stuff. And I also like to see different points of view. You got some that support the LGBT thing and some that don't support it. And when I say LGBT, I don't just mean somebody that's gay. I'm talking about the higher agenda, because you got people that are gay. Like I got people I know that are gay and they don't subscribe to the LGBT thing. But then you have some that really subscribe to it. They want to have 2-year-olds take hormone replacement therapy. It's like, come on, you have a toddler. What are we talking about? A toddler? A toddler is just learning the basics of life, how to read and write, how to color in the lines, how to walk and talk. They're going from goo goo gaga to dada and all that at that age. So how are they going to know whether they're going to change their gender or not? Can you even do that in reality? No, you can't. You can identify as a particular thing, but how would you know what you really, how would you know how you want to go and be at that young of it? You can't know. You can't know. But I'm glad to see we have both sides of the argument, rather than just, it's just, you know, the radical LGBT side preaching at people, dominating the conversation and not having any kind of discourse on the other side. I like to see both. Ultimately, you guys know I'm on the side of what makes sense and what's logical, and that's to take off the black trash bags from the urinals. You know, the kids got signs. We want our urinals. Give the kids back their urinals. Why is that so difficult or taboo of a thing to say? It should not be, but I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about the kids staging the walkout protest over this whole bathroom kerfuffle? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I'm totally in favor of this because this is a thing that is impacting the kids and it shouldn't be. It's a ridiculous thing. And when you let stuff like this go, you're going to create more issues on the line. This won't be the last time a thing like this is done. You're going to have more and more things that happen in the future that are similar to this. So go ahead and nip it in the bud right now. Stop it right now and let the adults know. Let the school board know, let teachers know, and let anybody that wants to be deviant or whatever, let them know, hey, we're not going to do that here. I respect you, whatever you want to do with yourself, but we're not going to block off a urinal or all the urinals in the bathroom because you don't feel comfortable. I think the solution would be have like what they did when they had the nurses' bathroom. Remember that back in high school? Maybe you don't. But you had regular bathrooms for boys, for girls, same way they are in airports and restaurants and everywhere else in the whole country, in the whole world, I would presume. You can have those and have a family bathroom, a single stall bathroom where you go in there and do your business. That would be enough because the school's not full of trans people. So they can have that. That'll be enough. If there's got to be any kind of compromise, let that be the compromise. Why must you be in a place designated for an actual biological male or female? Why must you be in there? Why not have a third option? That is a compromise and would solve all the issues. But obviously, there's a bigger issue afoot. There's a political thing. There's other stuff going on. And that's the reason why this whole school board thing has happened. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.